Hello, Cottingham Knots Alive again. Now this is another Les Barker one. It's called Cosmo Revisited. Roll up, cried the ringmaster. See the man on the flying trapeze? The one we've just fitted with elastic. That's him over there in the trees. Where's Cosmo, the fairly accurate knife thrower? The girl with the baby said. Her name was Lucille. They knew Cosmo would know her, because she still had a knife in her head. He's back there in the procession, said the ringmaster, in the old half-timbered Morris. It's Cosmo, the fairly accurate knife thrower, and his lovely assistant, Doris. Lucille stormed up to him in anger, gave him the baby he didn't resist. Shamed by the memory of the night she'd conceived, he'd aimed for her sister and missed. Little did she know that the child Cosmo gained on that morning's Morris traveller ride would become a world-famous stuntman, Evil Schmeevel and his Yashamita 125. He grew up a child of the circus, rode the Big Dipper, the Dodgems, the Ghost Train, with Cosmo, the fairly accurate knife thrower, and his lovely assistant, Elaine. Once upon a time they kept marine mammals, but everybody was agin it, and now the pool stands empty, because there isn't any porpoise in it. Evil set all the animals free, because that's what he knew they would wish. You can't keep animals in cages these days, and it never worked too well with the fish. And soon he was the star of the circus, in the Morris Traveller still travelling on, with Cosmo, the fairly accurate knife thrower, and his lovely assistant, Yvonne. Poor Cosmo was on the decline. He was hitting the Boddington's loopy juice, and in one afternoon hit two lovely assistants, 4 passers-by and a migrating Canada goose. But his circus was making a fortune, and the audiences willingly paid it to see Evil leap over 36 BNP members and cheer when he never quite made it. Then before they got out of the ring, the next act would he hit 2 or 3. It was Cosmo, the fairly accurate knife thrower, and his lovely assistant, Marie. Then the climax of Evil's career was announced with fanfare and fuss. He'd leap over 42 motorbikes, driving a corporation double-decker bus. It was on the 189 to Stockport that Evil set out after his dream, drove at 75 miles an hour towards the little sisters of the Poor Formation motorbike team. Some say the big lady on the back seat stood up, but they found a puncture in the front wheel, and a knife inscribed, to Cosmo, the fairly accurate knife thrower, from his lovely assistant, Lucille.